Hi there, it's Debba Do It. I want you to look at these seedlings and notice that there is no bug bites or slug munching. We're going to go out into the garden and see what the slugs have done to some of my seedlings. We just had a nice rainstorm yesterday, and so there's going to be a lot of slugs in the garden. Let's go. So then when we go down to my garden and we look at the plants that I just put out a couple days ago, and we had a major rainstorm yesterday, which made everything nice and wet, which is what slugs love. If we look at these, they've been chomped on. And that's a no-no. I don't play that, slugs. Okay? Look at that. So, and this one over here, they had a munch fest. Okay, so one of the preventative measures that you can use to deter slugs is coffee grounds. So I'm going to take the coffee filter that I used this morning for my coffee. I'm going to take some of the grounds and I'm going to put it around my plant. Okay? Just spread it around, nice even layer. Not too much, but not too little either, right? So you're just going to spread that around. Oops, let's get you on the picture. Okay, I'm going to spread it around. And they do not like to crawl through this. And coffee grounds have what's called a neurotoxin in it. And it discourages the slug. So I'm going to get rid of these leaves here. Since it will create a bridge for them to just get over the coffee grounds. And they're no good anymore. Okay, so let's get rid of this bottom leaf here. And I'm gonna put a little stick. He'll crawl up on it. I'm gonna try to keep this up off the ground. I'm gonna put some more grounds over here. Right in here. There we go. Okay. I also, and this is not a widely recommended treatment, but I put Epsom salt around the edges because slugs and snails and Epsom salt don't go together. Okay? But I wouldn't sprinkle that all over your plants. It's good for your tomatoes and peppers. It does curb blossom end rot. But again, it's not a widely recommended deterrent. Okay, so I'm going to put coffee grounds around all my plants. And we will check back and see if this indeed worked. Okay, so your morning coffee grounds will work for one bed, but if you have more than one garden bed, then... We know this place, right, girls? So I'm going to go in here to pick up some free used coffee grounds for my garden. And they should be right here inside the foyer. Yep, here they are. So you just grab a bag. Okay, so they are inside the foyer. Make sure you either bring your own bag to put them in, because these are not individually packed, or just go in and ask the nice lady or gentleman and they'll give you an extra bag. Okay, so I went to Starbucks and got my free used coffee grounds. And one of the cool things about using the grounds from Starbucks is the majority of them are going to be in these little pods from when they put them in the machine and stacked them in there. So just take them out and sprinkle the coffee grounds around the base of your plant. And this helps deter those pesky slugs. Okay, another thing you want to do is make sure that you get rid of these lower branches, because see, no matter what type of deterrent you put down, if you leave them a bridge, they're just going to crawl over it. Okay, so I'm just going to snip these lower branches off of my tomato plant. Okay, and those are gone. All right, phew, excuse me. All right, so that will also keep, when it rains, It'll help prevent the splashing. Well, it won't prevent the splashing, but it'll lessen the amount of dirt and bacteria and microorganisms and whatnot that are going to splash up on your plants and cause disease. And again, it keeps the bugs from climbing up. One of the other things that I use, and I mentioned it's not widely recommended, but I use Epsom salt in my garden to ward off the slugs as well. And it also helps with blossom end rot. So later on in the season, we're going to be adding that anyways. So I just use it for slugs early on. Another great slug deterrent is eggshells. Finely broken up eggshells. The reason, when a slug crawls over the eggshell, because they're real thin, they're thin under mucus, it tears them apart, and of course they're gonna die. So just sprinkle your finely crushed eggshell around the base of your plant, and that will keep the snails away. And this right here is 1 egg. So save all of your eggshells. It's best to let them dry out a little bit to get rid of that membrane that's inside the eggshell. And then crush them up and sprinkle it around. And that'll protect your plants from slugs. I do like to enjoy a cold one while I garden sometimes, but not this particular one. Slugs love the smell of yeast. It attracts them, and so we're going to make them a poolside bar, if you will. So just take your most inexpensive beer that you can find. I found this natural ice. It was $1.58 at our discount liquor store here in town. And you're going to take a cup or a small bowl, whatever you have available, and you're going to plant it into your garden, and you're going to bring it so that it's ground level. So sink it as low as possible so that the slugs can just slide right on up to it. Okay, and then fill it with some beer. Again, use the inexpensive stuff. And cocktails are served. I'm going to put 2 in this garden. There's the other one back here. Yeah, a little bit of dirt's going to get in there. That's okay. And we'll come back in the morning and we'll see how many slugs we have in there. And if there's any in there, we'll just pull the cup out, dump it out, and refill it. That's why you want to buy the cheap beer. One further slug deterrent are your natural herbs. So herbs like sage and cilantro. They also don't like rosemary, so if you can plant that. Alright, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my channel, please do subscribe. And if you like this helpful video on how to get rid of slugs, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.